Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and a special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach and I'm on the WW Personal Points plan. Happy Monday. It's Monday, so it is meal prep day. I have 3 delicious, healthy, easy being the key word here, amazing recipes for you. So if you're excited, give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not. I would love to have you here. I do a meal prep every single Monday, so you definitely don't want to miss out. Check out the description box down below for my recipe website where you will find all of today's recipes, nutrition coaching where I offer personalized to you macros and calories, as well as one-on-one coaching if you would like to chat with me directly. Links, discounts to all my favorite things, and don't forget, come on over, join us on Facebook. We'd love to have you. So we have 3 really yummy, healthy recipes to make, so let's jump in.
Remember when you told me you believe in something and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient.
For breakfast this week, I am making zucchini fritters. Both Troy and I are really excited about these. I plan on pairing this with some eggs as well as some fruit to make a perfect, delicious, healthy breakfast. It is 3 ingredients, so let me show you what's in our fritters. First, you're going to need some rolled oats. Quick cook oats would be ideal, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use regular rolled oats. You're going to need some eggs and a fresh zucchini. So the first thing we need to do is grate our zucchini. It says 1 small zucchini. This is probably more like a medium, but I am gonna go ahead and grate up the entire zucchini. Now we're ready to assemble our fritters. Like I said, this is such a simple recipe. So we're going to add in our grated zucchini, 1/2 cup of rolled oats, and 6 eggs. Mix everything together really well. So here is what our batter looks like. We're going to use this just like we were making pancakes. So I have my pan warming up here on the stove. I'm going to spray it with some nonstick cooking spray. And then I'm just going to spoon the mixture into pancake shapes. And I'll probably end up doing several batches just because my pan isn't big enough to do them all at once. But I'm going to add 3 pancakes, 3 zucchini fritters to my pan. We're going to let these brown and cook, again, just like a regular pancake. We'll flip them over and allow them to cook on the other side. Look at how yummy these look. These smell incredible. I'm going to make up the rest of my zucchini fritters. The zucchini fritters are done. Look at how delicious these look. Again, I'm going to pair this with a side of fruit, maybe some extra eggs for some extra protein. But because these are egg-based, you have a lot of protein in them, which is fantastic. You're getting some healthy carbohydrates with the oats, veggies with the zucchini. Really excited for these. I will go ahead and put points, calories here on the screen for you.
Remember when you told me you believe in something.
For lunches this week, I'm making teriyaki meatballs. Now I was originally going to do teriyaki chicken meatballs, but I tried 3 separate stores and cannot find ground chicken anywhere. I didn't want to do turkey. My husband's not the biggest fan and I know that he'll eat some of these as well. So we decided to go with ground beef for today's recipe. So let me show you what's in our teriyaki meatballs. First, you're going to need salt and pepper, all-purpose flour, oil of your choice. Of course, I'm using my avocado oil, soy sauce or coconut aminos, 1 orange, honey, garlic powder, ginger. Again, I'm doing ground beef. This is 93%, cornstarch, and some green onions. So to get started on the meatballs, I've added my 1 pound of 93% extra lean ground beef. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 tablespoon of oil, salt and pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a teaspoon of ginger. And then the worst part about making meatballs is you need to go in with your hands and get everything mixed together really well. I went ahead and lined my baking sheet with some foil, and I'm going to roll out my meatballs. Now, it doesn't really matter how many meatballs you get out of your batch. We'll figure out the number per serving once we have them all rolled out. We are popping our meatballs into a 375-degree oven for about 20 to 25 minutes or until they are cooked through. While the meatballs are in the oven, we're going to make up the teriyaki sauce. This recipe for sauce sounds so good. This is definitely something you could save and archive to put on chicken or steak down the road. So first thing we're going to add is half of a cup of soy sauce or coconut aminos. Of course, some salt and pepper. About a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger, half of a teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of raw honey, a teaspoon of cornstarch, and then 2 tablespoons of fresh juice from an orange. Rather than using orange juice and having to count points for it, I always just use a fresh orange and use the juice from that for 0. I'm going to give this a quick stir and then transfer it to a small saucepan. It probably would have been better just to originally make it in the saucepan, so learn from me and just pour all your ingredients directly into a small pan. We're going to cook the sauce on the stove, stirring constantly until it is nice and thick like teriyaki sauce. I just pulled out our meatballs. Everything smells so good. Here is our teriyaki sauce. Look at that. Yum. So let's go ahead and assemble the meal prep. So I have a total of 13 meatballs. So my number of meatballs per serving is going to be based on 13. Again, it doesn't matter how many meatballs you roll out. You'll just adjust the number per serving based on the number you ended up with. So I'm going to add all of my meatballs to this rather large storage container. And then I'm going to add my teriyaki sauce right over the top. And then I'm just going to take my spoon and just kind of mix the meatballs in the sauce. You'll be able to add a little bit of sauce over the top of your meatballs when you go to warm them up and eat them. But I can't tell you how incredibly yummy this smells. I am pretty excited for these. And then right over the top of my meatballs, I'm just going to sprinkle some green onions. That way I'll have a little bit of green onion on every serving of the meal prep. Look at how amazing this looks. I mean, this is like restaurant style quality. I will go ahead and put serving size, points, calories here on the screen for you. What I'm probably going to do is pair this with some veggies, maybe some type of carb as well. It's just going to be a protein-packed, delicious, restaurant Asian flair inspired meal prep.
Remember when you told me you believe in something.
For a sweet treat this week, I am making blueberry dump cake, a super easy but incredibly amazingly delicious dessert or sweet treat. So let me show you what's in our recipe. First thing you're going to need is some sweetener. As always, I'm using my LAKANTO Monk Fruit Golden. LAKANTO will be down in the description box for you with 15% off. It is one of the sweeteners on the list that is not pointed on the new WW Personal Points. And in my opinion, it's the best option for a sugar alternative and it tastes the best. So I'll make sure it's linked in the description box. You're also going to need some flour, light butter, lemon juice or fresh lemon, baking powder, cinnamon, and some salt. And you might need some blueberries for blueberry dump cake, so you're going to need frozen blueberries. So the first thing we're going to do is prepare our blueberries. So I have 3 cups of frozen blueberries, half of a cup of my LAKANTO sweetener, and about a tablespoon of lemon juice. And then with my spoon, I'm just going to mix that together really well. We just want the blueberries to get coated in the LAKANTO and that lemon juice to be dispersed as well. I'm going to grease an 8x8 baking dish with some nonstick cooking spray. And then we're adding our blueberries right onto the bottom of the baking dish. Now we're going to put together our topping. So I have 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt, some cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Mix that all together really well. And then we're taking that flour mixture and just sprinkling it right on top of the blueberries. I have half of a cup of melted butter, and I'm just drizzling that right over the top of the flour mixture and the blueberries. This looks so yummy. This is going into a 375-degree oven for 30 to 35 minutes or until that blueberry filling is all bubbly and the top is browned. I just pulled the blueberry dump cake out of the oven. This looks so good. Look at the blueberries. It's like a jam consistency. This is going to be absolutely incredible. I will, as always, put points and calories here on the screen for you.
Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the stars.
Thank you for joining me for this week's WW Meal Prep. I hope you are as excited as I am about these 3 recipes. They're delicious, they're healthy, and they're super, super easy. So if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. I'd love to have you here. Don't forget to ring the bell next to it so you never miss a single meal prep or any other video. All of the recipes are down in the description box on my recipe website, along with nutrition coaching, links, discounts to my favorite things, and of course my Facebook group. Come on over and join us. We'd love to have you. Happy Monday, friends. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.